episode of Pew Time with Tony.
And Jackie, your favorite podcast hosts.
I like to think so. At least some of the favorites. Runner-ups.
Top handful.
Yeah. I like that idea.
We do have some good news this week to get into.
Very sad news to start off the podcast. Unfortunately, Mr. Martin Towson, I believe, or Towson. I can never pronounce his last name. I've known the guy for a few years now. He's the president and CEO of Arms Corps Rock Island Armory. He has unfortunately passed away.
Very sad.
Yeah, Martin was he was one of the few people in the gun industry, like C-level guys, like corporate level guys, who was always down just to talk guns. He
With
just
anybody.
really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
He was a joy to be at SHOT Show. Like at range day, like there's not a lot of CEOs that go to range day.
And like be with the people.
Yeah, he was. He was an absolute ball.
Yeah. He's not just a chair and a face.
No.
Or face in a chair is what I meant.
Right. So he will be missed. Thanks for all the fun memories and cool conversations. Other big news has come down the pipeline. I'm sure most of you have already heard. Max Michel, obviously we covered, left SIG. And as I and others speculated, he would be jumping to the team down in Texas at Staccato. And indeed, he has.
And his title there?
So he is not only a team shooter, Max is also the vice president of training, marketing, and brand ambassadorship.
I think he's really going to shine there.
Yeah, it's I think it's a good way, like if you're looking at it as far as like career moves, solid for him.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He is getting older, and he's been leaning a little bit more into training. He's been fighting some injuries. So this is a good move for him. And honestly, if there's a dude that knows marketing, like as far as who should be sponsored and getting sponsorships and stuff, like he's been doing it a long time.
Right.
And he's one of the few peoples in the modern age that has become like a legitimate pro shooter.
Right. He's made a career out of it.
Right.
As opposed to slapping a name on a jersey and having them cover your match entry fees.
Right.
Which is very good. Lots of moves in the industry.
Including someone, so Max went to Staccato. Someone has left Staccato. Tony Pignato is no longer with Staccato. He has moved over to OA Defense to be their Chief Revenue and Strategy Officer.
All right.
So it'll be interesting.
Yes. Is that the position that he was
I don't
in,
know what his
or something like that?
I'd imagine somewhere around there
in that arena.
So it'll be interesting to see how, because a lot of the guys I know that were at OA Defense were kind of new to the industry. I think it'll be very interesting to see
a veteran step in.
Yeah, someone with the experience that Tony has in gun business, what he can do for them, and see where it goes from there. Hopefully, we will get a interview with Tony either online through the podcast or possibly at SHOT Show.
That would be great. We always stop by the OA booth anyways.
Yeah.
This I'm really excited about. So Brower, the guys that made the grip modules for the 320s, the M18 or the M1811, M1823.
Those are the 320 grip modules that mimic the grip angle of a 2011.
They're now making a version for the 365 called the 24/7. I don't know if I'm more excited for the name. Like, it's 247. So I presume that if it's for the 365, it's called the 24/7.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Yes.
All day, every day.
Pretty sure that's why they did it.
I know. But how many people do you think are going to go, oh, it's the model 247? Like, it's...
I don't know. Maybe.
Potentially. 247.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. I'd like to see. Hopefully, this leads to other bigger slides for the 365 to give it more of a full size treatment,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like the Fuse or bigger, somewhere around that size.
Yeah.
And with the big boy grip or magazines like the Fuse, you're talking a legitimate like slim frame 2011 almost
Right.
for the feel of it.
Yeah. Yeah. The Fuse and the Macro are really amazing upgrades to the 365 line. So I'm excited to get my hands on the 24/7
Yeah.
or the 247.
Walter has ceased production on the PP, PPK, and PPKS
Again,
again.
for like the fourth time in the last 2 decades.
So, but apparently this one is. I'm not really sure why they stopped the other ones, aside from they don't sell very well.
Mm-hmm.
As much as they may want to go, yeah, oh, they sell great. No, they don't.
Yeah, everybody wants to see them. Everyone wants to handle it and take a picture of the James Bond gun in their hand.
Yeah,
Nobody wants to pay. What are they like 1,100 now?
yeah, they're up
They're a
there.
little over 1,000, like 1,049, which is astronomical
Yeah.
for a 380.
They say this time it is to re-engineer the product line, but keep with the heritage. And it is going to be a multi-year ordeal, and possibly 2028.
Is when they'll reintroduce them revamped.
Correct.
The revamped, I'm kind of excited for. I mean, yeah, we have another 3 years to wait on a maybe.
So here's something to me. I'll call it now. This comes out December 2nd or December 3rd. Time stamping it.
2025.
It would be really cool if they went, hey, you know what? The gun shoots good for what they really shoot good.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be cool if we made like a stack and a half 380 that held 15?
Yes. That would be awesome.
Gave it a better double action trigger, kept it hammered fire, and put some proper Novak style sights or optic ready.
Right. I would essentially like to see them do for that gun what Beretta did with the ADX Cheetah.
I could see that.
Like solid.
Sure.
Solid upgrades.
Mm-hmm.
Even their little Tomcat. The little 3032 Tomcat, the upgrade to the
Yeah. I think the best
X.
comparison that you could say for like the modern version of what that gun could be is actually the Smith & Wesson CSX. Like an all metal gun, micro compact, hammer fired. That gun to me is there's just something missing about that gun that's missing the mark. Could be the mags. I bet you that gun would have sold a hell of a lot better if it took shield mags.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Um, but I think that's going to be like picture that, but with like Walter's refinement being blowback. Like it gives a completely different feel.
I could see them doing something like a refined, sturdy, upgraded version of the Burst of Thunder Plus. Because that's
Yeah,
essentially a
yeah,
copy of it that does a double stack version.
right. For a hell of a lot less money.
Right.
And the Thunders are legitimately like, are they the best gun in the world? No, but they do tend to work.
Right. For something that, you know, looks like a Walther, but a third of the price
Right,
and double the capacity.
right.
Well, okay.
Speaking of Beretta, they have released probably one of the biggest changes in the shotgun world with the AX800 Suprema synthetic.
This is very exciting.
Yeah, this is their new semi-auto sporting shotgun. Starts at 2,400 bucks. It's got their new B-Link gas system, which I had to autocorrect our notes 7 or 8 times because it kept going blink.
Oh, Blink. I thought it was Blink. B-Link.
Beretta claims on their website it runs 36% faster and 46% cleaner than any gas system they have made before, even outperforming top of the line A400 Extreme Plus. They say that on their website.
That's impressive.
Well, the A400, so I've shot their Extreme A400, and it is amazing. It is easily the softest shooting sporting semi-auto I've ever shot.
Is that the one you shot out in Ohio?
Yeah. Still has the kickoff stock. And what's crazy about this, the receiver is polymer.
That's the part that was most interesting to me.
So I'm starting to think that this gun, I didn't get a weight on it. I should have looked it up. I have a feeling this will weigh close to kind of what the Benelli Super Sports and Ultralights weighed. But with the new system, they're probably going to recoil a hell of a lot less. Like if it's saying it recoils less than the A400,
and it's lighter,
yeah,
that's impressive.
Yeah, it's crazy. And on top of that, the receiver is direct milled for optics.
Nice.
Much like our Mossberg cut in the back. I'm sure it's like a K print, but still get an option to put an optic. People still want to do it.
Yes, like us.
Yeah. So that
more on that later.
That'll be interesting. I really would like to try and get one of those and really run some like sporting clays with it. And a mixture of a bunch of guys around us have just now kind of dipped their toe into shotgun. So it gives me an excuse to try and find a new one to play with.
I think it would be interesting for me to try because all of the ones that I've tried so far, if I want something that doesn't kick as harsh, it's heavy as shit.
Right.
Like it's super, super heavy. So if it can be that light and not kick as much as a premium shotgun that you were telling me I would absolutely love. My birthday's passed, but you have another 51 weeks to figure it out.
It's $2,400. That's a couple birthdays. We have time. Breaking parts of the internet, in case you haven't heard. To me, it looks like a banner that would be at a show of some sort, but the Glock Gen6
is on its way.
So Gen6, right? That's 6. Cuatro, cinco, seis? Yeah, 6. Right?
Yeah, you're just pronouncing it right. Wrong, but you're
How do you say it?
track. 6.
That's what I said. Gen6, right?
Yeah, that's right. It's not like you said it worse the first time.
Wow. Anyway, someone leaked the banner of this, probably from a show across the border or over the sea. Yes, overseas.
I was wondering how far deep into the south of Mexico you're going to go with this.
Can't really tell too much from the banner. It does look like an updated frame and texture. Honestly, it does look like the texture more like an M&P 2.0, which would be awesome.
Right. Instead of that squared off stippling, they can't call it really stippling, just squared texture.
Now, a buddy of mine brought up an interesting point. He wonders if Glock played the Gen V or Model V. What are they calling it? Model V?
Model V, yeah.
He's wondering if it was not only to appease some of the courts, but to, without having to sale or dump the Gen 3, 4, and 5s that were left, to go, Gen V, look, we quote made it worse. Wink, you should go out and buy them. And clear out a bunch of shit, which people did. People were going fucking nuts.
Over the Vs. Yeah.
The Vs are out. I don't want a V. Give me a Gen 5. Whatever Gen 5 you have, I'll take it. Like,
buying them out.
a run on Glock? Were you guys stupid?
Yeah. Yeah, I can't tell you, like, we usually have, like, a good amount of used guns in store, and a dozen are Glocks. We can't keep a Glock in the use case for more than an hour. It's crazy. People are losing their minds. People are going out and getting GSSF memberships so they can access blue labels because that's all that's left.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Maybe it was all part of their master plan.
Potentially, they could be.
So it's can't really tell if this Gen 6 has that modular style frame where it like slips off around the magazine well in the magazine tunnel. So I'll have to wait and see. I wonder if they're going to release it at SHOT Show.
Yeah, it's not too far away.
It's one of those things, most companies I would tell you do not release it at SHOT Show. When your Glock, I mean, you can release it whenever the fuck you want when your Glock.
Right.
I mean, if you want to overshadow everyone else at SHOT Show, like, Glock is one of the few people that can do that.
Right. Their last two big drops were in August.
Yeah.
Their Slimline series and their Gen 5 were both August releases.
Now, I don't know. If you were any other company planning to release something at SHOT Show, I would do your damnness and hire your best moles to find out if Glock is going to release Gen 6 and release your shit before or after.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
You
going
will
to
be overshadowed.
Yeah.
This was very exciting. We found out today that Stealth they've been in the works. We talked about it before. We talked about the original trial version of their platypus that takes 320 magazines. It is now officially on their builder.
Oh,
On their website, you can now choose Glock magazines or P320 magazines when you build your platypus, which is very exciting. So all you 320 guys who are sad because that's what all your gear is for, and all the ranges ban them, and what are you going to do with all these dozens and dozens of magazines?
have we got something for you? A platypi.
Multi-platy.
Yeah, that's about time.
Very, very exciting.
About damn time.
So I know we said we were going to come back to it. I think this is a great time. We talked about the 590 being optic ready.
We're not there yet.
We are.
We're not there yet. I know we don't have anything listed in shooting sports, but I do want to give a special shout out to Hunter Constantine. He has done this video series. It's been going on a couple months now. He's just released the latest episode that is with Tom Castro. So he's done Christian Seiler, Jay Beal, Mason Lane, Tom Castro, and then he's doing a finale. This was all for Handgun World Shoot in South Africa. He's done a phenomenal job at giving us the best drive to survive type documentary for the shooting sports ever. It really shows our sport in a different light. It gives a deeper dive. The cinematography on it, the flow, just the quality of it is spot on. So your edit crew had Hunter Constantine Media or HC Media, Belt Media, whatever the fuck you call it. Hell yeah. Great job.
And you can find that.
YouTube, Hunter Constantine. Yeah, it's fantastic. Can't wait for the finale.
Good.
Now, we can talk about the 590.
Go on, tell them what you have on it.
Tell them what I don't have on it.
Yeah, you have everything on this thing. The red dot. We were talking about the fact that it was red dot ready.
Yeah.
And what you had originally built it for.
So we have this beautiful 590S, the 20-inch barrel version, so 8-round capacity. And it is the 590S optic ready, direct mill. Pop it off just like a pistol red dot cover at the back of the receiver, and it is milled for a K footprint. So we have a Holosun EPS on it. Yeah.
Very nice.
Oh, yes. Super nice. And while the furniture that comes on it, stock, synthetic M-LOK forend, is quite nice, it is nowhere near as sexy as the Woox furniture, which is the
What
beautiful
country of origin is that?
Italy.
Yeah.
Beautiful Italian wood. And
That's what she said.
it has all the modern amenities that you would also want. So the forend is wood, but it still has 3 M-LOK slots, each at 3 and 9 o'clock. It is a slight pistol gripped angle, but still a complete stock. It has sling QDs built into the stock. and it is cut out on the bottom to kind of help work with the stock to form around your arm. It is gorgeous.
And it shoots really well.
It does shoot really well. It shoots amazingly well. This one is a choked barrel, which is, well, it's different than most, quote, home defense shotguns. We also have S-TAC shotgun cards on the side for speedy, quick reloads.
So,
And I did have a Surefire, one of their rifle lights. I don't remember what the hell it's called.
it's in the box.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called. One of their Scout Minis. That's what it is.
This was originally built up in this configuration for the ultimate home defense gun. Right.
Yeah,
The
for the
ultimate
pump
home
shotgun.
defense shotgun.
Yeah. Which it does a fantastic job at.
Not exactly what you've been using it for in your training lately.
No, not in the training. So, um, as you heard, kind of got back into hunting more, and firearm season was around the corner. And I haven't been shotgun hunting in
17 years.
yeah. So I decided to say, fuck it. We ball.
Yeah.
And grabbed some slugs, zeroed it, sighted it in. Shit's a tack driver.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, took it hunting with me. I did take the flashlight off. Apparently that's frowned upon. So, and I did tell you it was an 8-round capacity. Also frowned upon.
Please tell them what you had to do to
So,
make it compliant because you can only have 2 in the tube in Illinois.
yeah, so you can have 3 total, 2 in the tube, 1 in the pipe. And this was like the day before I was leaving, and I didn't feel like going back out to like a hardware store because you would normally pick up like a wooden dowel rod
Mm-hmm.
and just cut it and throw it in the tube and cap it. I didn't feel like running back out to the store. So,
It was also the night before you left for hunting at 2 in the morning.
yeah, it was pretty late or early. Whatever it was. Anyway, I'm rummaging around, racking my brain. We did have a piece of wooden dowel rod that was too thick. I'm like, no, this isn't going to work. And then I thought, I bet you a section of a cleaning rod would fit down here. And it does. However, one section of a cleaning rod still allows 1 too many shells to be put in. And that's huge no-no.
Mm-hmm.
So, pro tip on pro tip, if you don't have a dowel rod, use a cleaning rod extension and put a 5.56 brush at the end. Perfect length.
Now it's tall enough.
Now it's long enough, only holds 2 in the tube. We're good to go.
Fantastic. Does it rattle at all? I was curious and I never asked you.
No, not really. I think that was we'll call it a happy accident. I think the brass bristles grab onto the spring and it doesn't jostle.
Oh,
It's just stuck.
you just, yeah, happy accident.
Yeah.
That is quite nice.
It's just there. Does its job.
Bob the painter over here.
I will say, don't do this as like a permanent solution. I'm only painting what could happen. I'll get a proper one if this continues to go into like the hunting field with me. Because God forbid, like the bristle brush part bend and allow just enough room for one more shell to go in.
Oh, yeah.
Like that would fucking suck.
Yeah.
In a bad way. But it ain't doing it now. Like when the 2 shells are loaded, there's no room for anything to move around.
Mm-hmm.
So
you just can't over insert.
I didn't even try. Like you can't even get like another quarter of a shell in. So
Good.
yeah, I think we're good. But just don't try this at home. Whatever the stupid disclaimer is.
Hold my beer and watch this shit.
Right. So if you would like to build an absolutely beautiful shotgun like this, or if you have a Mossberg Shockwave, they build the furniture just like this, but for the Shockwave.
Mm-hmm.
And Woox also builds beautiful wood chassis for bolt action rifles and 22s. And they just released, we talked about it
Lever
last week,
action.
lever action furniture.
Yep.
And if you would like to save a bit of coin, you can use code laugh and load 10. So laugh, the letter N, load 10, no spaces. Save you some bucks.
Bucks are good
Yes.
at the end of your shotgun.
No.
Know what I'm saying?
Oh boy.
Oh boy. He hates deer jokes. This entire deer season, ever since what was it, the first week of October, we went scouting and camping and kind of like looking around at hunting stuff. And it has been non-stop since I made the decision that I was going to get back into hunting or get into hunting and get you back into hunting, that it's been non-stop deer jokes.
Yes.
Yeah, like all the time.
Yes.
He's barely surviving here, guys.
I am.
If he's going to be blind from all of the eye rolls, they're just going to stay in the back of his head. Then you
Yes.
won't be able to shoot to hit the deer. They're all mine.
Can't do that anyway, because apparently I miss. So I did take it out first season. And, well, I'm going to be honest, I almost got trampled by 3 doe.
Probably scared the crap out of you.
I was stalking a buck, wasn't paying no attention to my left. That's on me. And I hear, and I turn, and well, as I turn, I see the doe. She perks up and turns on the afterburners and runs between 2 trees. I was in a real thick spot, and I quickly took a shot. Felt like I just had to. They were close enough.
Right.
I missed. I'm man enough to say that. I didn't. I searched. I searched for any speck of blood for well over an hour. Well over an hour.
Nada.
I'm confident I didn't, because she had. There was nothing, no receipt. Her body didn't jostle. There was nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And quite frankly, I'm shooting, something, a 1 ounce slug at 1,500 feet per second. There's going to be something.
Right. Especially when she's, as close as she was. It wasn't like across a field 100 yards away.
So I looked all over. My brother came over and helped me look, just because last thing I want to do is just wound an animal.
Mm-hmm.
Looked, didn't find anything. So till next time,
This weekend.
this weekend.
You'll find her. You'll get her. You'll get your girl. Or the buck.
Yeah, or her boyfriend. I don't care. Either one.
Just bring mama home some meat. We did,
Both go hunting.
yeah, we went hunting.
Archery.
It
For a
was,
little bit.
yeah, very short bit. I made it 3 hours in the cold before shattering almost to death. It was a near-death experience. Tony was fine, so it wasn't really that serious. It was just me not being able to control my body and shivering uncontrollably.
And if you could space it out and make it a little louder, maybe we can use the chattering for like rattling to bring them in. But
I could have. It was nice. I mean, it was a lot of fun. When we first went out there, it wasn't like as cold because our bodies were still warm from, hiking down there, setting up the blind, getting everything set up. So we were already warm. So the beginning part of it was enjoyable. We got to see 3 deer come across.
I saw one.
There was one, a bigger one. That was a buck. He walked past us. I don't know if you got any footage of that.
No, just
Not
of the
that
one
one.
I saw.
Yeah, that one was really unexpected, and we weren't sitting for very long.
Well, that's the thing. We set up and just talking about getting her ready, making sure she can dry it. This was in the non-shanty blind. This was in a very nice blind.
Yeah, a proper blind.
Right. It was a hub blind, so a little bigger, a little roomier.
Mm-hmm.
And just getting you to draw. The windows were much bigger and better.
Mm-hmm.
So you had room to do, and just having you check your shooting lanes. And before I know it, movement. And we were sitting for 30 minutes.
Yeah, not very long at all. I don't think I had even like spotted out and gotten distances on like different landmarks and trees nearby me to see what my distances were. I didn't even get that done yet when we saw them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so she it was a doe, and I knew that she had not run off. I didn't see her anywhere. And I'm waiting. I really had to pee. Again, I wasn't planning on them showing up so soon.
Mm-hmm.
So I had figured she'd bed down in front of us somewhere. Kind of, because we were sitting right at the top, top-ish of where just a timberline reaches like a hill at the top of a field. We were right on the edge. And she bed down somewhere in front of us. I'm gonna go pee real quick. And as I pee, I hear Jackie going, "There, there." I'm like, "What?" I see, and I look up. I'm like, I see him." Now, uh, I don't have my bow in my hand,
Just your dick.
just my dick.
And your binoculars in the other hand. It's kind of funny. Meanwhile, I'm sitting in there shivering and shaking and can't even get my fingers to go onto my release to do anything about anything. But she was moving pretty quick, going back the other way. She had a good trot going.
And we stayed in, waited a little longer, and then you were getting very, very cold. So I said, "All right, well, why don't we go? I would like to try and stick to the outside of the field and go and track them in and stalk them and get to a lane where I can at least take a shot." Uh, we didn't make it that far.
I got about 10 yards.
More than that, 30. 30
It didn't
yards.
feel like that long.
Yeah, it was 30.
It was like time just completely stopped around me. Once the wind hit me, because it was so windy, it was bone chilling.
Yeah, the
I
wind
got
was
like
pretty brutal.
4 or 5 steps away, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is good. The more I walk, the warmer I'll get. And I got like, I don't know, feel like 15 steps in behind you. And I stopped, and I'm just trembling uncontrollably. And you kept walking, and I'm like, hey, hey, I gotta go back.
Yeah, she's like, "I can't do this." I'm like, "Okay." I will say, luckily, uh, things have a way of working out. Because as we're walking back to the blind, this is how I know it was 30 yards away. I look up, and while we were sitting in the blind, I'm like, we don't have to stake this down. It's not going to go anywhere.
Our chairs were holding it down in the corners,
Hey,
like, and our
our
butts were in them.
backpack's in there. Where it ain't going nowhere. When you remove
The people.
the people that are holding the blind down with that amount of wind, I mean, we had good 20-mile-an-hour gusts.
Yeah.
This hub blind became a tumbleweed very quickly.
It did like a good 2 full rotation flips over on itself.
And all the stuff that I put in the little wall pockets, like headlamp,
The sling
sling,
that was holding everything together on like a strap.
yes, strung about the woods.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh no.
So while I'm like completely useless and just chattering to death, let me help you. He's like, please just go back and collapse our chairs and get the stuff ready to pack in the car while he went through the field
I told you to go get coffee.
and yeah, and get the blind flipped over and then trying to collapse this blind that did not want to cooperate while our hands were inoperable. It
So
was a very cool experience.
after that, decided to get Jackie a birthday present, and we got her a proper cold weather hunting jacket.
It is so nice.
So shortly after the day after she got it, we decided to go out and shoot some bows. I did this for two reasons. One, so you can see that having proper clothes makes the cold not so bad. But also because, for those of you that don't shoot archery, when you start to add layers and or thickness to you, your form and your anchor points on your face, your head, to where you hold the string and the release can change. If that changes, your whole shit changes,
Yeah,
as you found out.
like a 2 foot shift at 20 yards.
Right.
It was pretty bad. It was at least 2 feet because some
For
of
sure.
them were even farther, between 2 and 3 feet. to the left at 20 yards, where 1 week ago I was
easily within like a pie plate.
Yeah.
Smaller at 20 yards.
Yeah.
But I did, as much as you didn't want to, after we shot a few times and figured what was going on, I did tell you to take your jacket off real quick and shoot your bow and see that it's not, it's you, but it's not you.
Right. It's something on
Something is
me.
interfering.
Something on me is interfering with me getting my proper form.
So we took a couple pictures. We think we have it nailed down. We will,
I can only summer hunt. That's what it comes down
we'll
to.
check back in. Yeah, who knows? Maybe next year you'll have like a badass lever action for like firearm season.
Right. Do archery in the month of October and the beginning of November, and then when it gets cold, strictly lever action.
Well, as our friend pointed out, we got a late start this year hunting.
We did.
Hopefully we tag out in October.
That would be nice.
Then we don't have to worry about hunting in the cold.
We have so many tags right now. I would be happy with just one deer in the freezer at this point.
Yeah,
in
at this
season.
point, we're gonna have a big hefty bowl of tag soup.
Yeah. Some nice grilled filet tags.
Yeah. Put a nice char on mine. I want crispy edges. Crispy.
Don't forget the seasoning.
Yeah, please. All the seasoning.
So, a few things to still work out, but we have a plan going forward.
Yes.
And if I don't hunt anymore this year, I'm okay with it. But October 1st, I will be out in the woods. For sure.
Well, you better hope that doesn't fall on a work day.
I will take off.
Okay.
You boys can all 10 of you can all take off and go up hunting one weekend. Then everybody's gone for the whole weekend. October 1st. Jackie won't be here. Take a message.
I'm so happy that you like. I did not plan on you becoming like this, like addicted to hunting.
Yeah, I'm not a deep diver. I'm a dabbler.
Yeah, not on this.
You're a deep diver.
Mm,
You're
so are you.
well now in this particular thing. I'm usually not a deep diver. I dabble. I'm what you would call a jack of all trades, but a master of none. Get it?
I got it.
I like to dabble in a lot of things. I like to experience a lot of different things, but it's not often that I find something that I'm so into that I just like both feet, all in,
Yeah.
all consuming, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's all I think about. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, venison.
Backstrap and egg sounds pretty good.
Yeah. See, oh, it's because of my love for food is undying, and now
I just saw a meme actually about that on calculating the cost of venison per pound.
based on what you spend on your gear and your
Yeah.
tags, don't do it. Please don't. I don't even want
It's
to.
like last time I checked, it comes out to like $515 a pound.
Yeah, please don't do that. Yeah, it has. I know it's an expensive investment. Luckily, I already had the bow, but I had to have some stuff reworked on it. I had to get broadheads. I had to get a bunch of stuff, not even, the cold weather gear, just getting the stuff ready for archery, kickstand, a sling, which aren't necessary things, but they were nice amenities, and I like them very much. Thank you. It's a lot.
It is.
And I'm so happy and so all consumed. And that's it.
That is it. That's it for this week, guys. Please feel free to reach out to us at pewtimepodcast@gmail.com with your comments, questions, concerns, or topics that you would like us to talk about. We actually had a couple emails come in. They came in a little late after we were going to start recording, giving some cool topics to talk about. I think it'd be kind of cool. You can also reach out to us at Laugh and Load on everything. Keep your eye out on laughandload.com. There's going to be some new things happening very soon. I'm very excited about. And I think, yep, that's it. I think that's it.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Cool. All right. We'll talk to you next week, guys.
Bye.